So let's get into the big
Which one?
news. This is the big news. Happened on, what was it, Wednesday? You know, they just announced it. They were just there like, Pokemon Direct. It's happening. And they had 3 Pokeballs. Floop. That means that they were gonna, you know, basically show off the starters and the next generation. And that's what everybody was saying. And there's a slight fear people were having that, oh my god, they might just announce some stupid Pokemon for the 3DS and people were gonna rage. But no, they got straight to the point. It was almost too quick.
No, they've been saying for a long time, yeah, that we were gonna get a 3D Switch port.
Yeah, it's just people were.
This was supposed to be the year of the Switch for the Pokemon.
So okay.
If it would have been a 3DS, I don't think anybody would have expected that.
No, everybody would have raged.
What?
But so they announced Generation 8 Pokemon. They showed off a trailer, which it looked gorgeous. It really did look like a great big open world game. They also showed off the new starters. I don't have their names with me, but just know that I'm gonna get the leaf one. That one looks super cute. The leaf monkey. Yeah, it's a green monkey. I'm gonna get the green monkey one. That one looks amazing. He looks super cute. Then they also went into the map. They went into the well, they don't really call them maps. They call them regions, right? Forgot how they call it in the Pokemon. Yeah, regions. Well, they showed the region.
Yeah, it's a different region.
Yeah, they showed, and it's basically like.
That's an excuse for, like, you know, they can always have different Pokemon.
Yeah, and yeah, that's why they always have new ones.
You can tell it's definitely inspired by the city of England.
Yeah, and they've actually, I think
England is my city.
Yeah, England is my city.
Yeah, it's inspired in an English setting. So
I think they've done that before. It's curious that they're going back there already. But then I think the name kind of
What do you mean? Which game did they?
I don't know. I heard one of their games was like because I know the big rumor was that it was gonna take place in England. But I don't know. I think I remember hearing that one of the games already took place in England. I don't know if
I don't really follow Pokemon very closely.
I used to.
I remember X and Y looked more like a European, like France or like Germany.
I think that's the one that they meant.
That's what it seemed to me.
But yeah, it could have been Europe. I don't know. I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, like mainland Europe. Like, you know, Britain has, you know, its own architecture and geography.
I do know
That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah.
They're inspired by
I do know Sun and Moon was more like Hawaii.
Yeah, Sun and Moon is 100% Hawaii.
Yeah,
like,
Hawaii.
yeah. No doubt about that.
That's the thing, you can tell. I feel like they should do one in Miami. I want to see that. Basically, it basically would be like
Vice City. There's robberies.
Like Sun and like Sun and
yeah,
Moon.
it's definitely. I'm looking at a picture right now, of X and Y, and there's literally the Eiffel Tower. So yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's Paris. Yeah. No, I'm saying you can get like that one, the one that's like European cities, and then like Sun and Moon with the palm trees and stuff. Combine it. So you have Miami right there. That's it. So. That's a good idea, Pokemon.
I don't know.
Please, Game Freak, listen to our ideas. But okay,
cops.
Okay, let's get into the trailer. What did you think of it, Sentry? Did you enjoy the trailer? Did you get everything you expected?
I mean, I didn't expect anything, so yeah.
Did the graphics? Did you expect the graphics?
It looks like an HD version. No, it looks like an HD version of the current engine that they used for Ultra Sun and Moon.
It looks like, a little better. Like this looks like the.
Yeah, it's an HD version. That's all.
Yeah.
Like you know, the 3DS runs at a 360 megapixel resolution, something like that, or something low. And this is probably the same engine, just we're looking at it at a 720 or 1080p frame rate or resolution, which looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. What do you think about the starters? I like the starters. I think they look nice. They all acted kind of unique and stuff like that in different ways. I like them. I don't know if you like.
Yeah, they've done it before though. They've done it where like the fire Pokemon usually goes into like a fighter class. So he looks like a fighter class. His name is a Score Bunny or whatever. So
I've seen
honestly,
a lot.
that plays into the theme.
Yeah.
Where most of like this game looks very familiar. Like it doesn't look like they tried to push anything new.
They went safe.
You know what I mean? They're kind of afraid to yeah. They played it very safe right now.
But the thing I like,
this looks very familiar.
the thing that I heard was that, don't worry for you Pokemon fans, we have more in store. And what that meant to me, and what it could mean to me, obviously it's just my interpretation. We might come out with a second Pokemon game for the Switch that's completely different, could be more online centered.
Yeah, but not anytime now.
Even though, well, yeah.
Well, if it's like an online spin-off, then maybe. But not like.
Or maybe
we're not getting.
Or maybe it could be for free, and it's just you only get it if you pay for the membership. Just throwing stuff out there. But geez, we need a reason to sign up for Nintendo Online. But I liked everything. I like the whole stadium. I saw a bunch. I've been watching a bunch of YouTube theories breaking down this trailer. Basically, they've said that, seeing all the Pokemon stadiums and stuff like that, they're thinking that this they might introduce some sort of Pokemon League within the game itself, and that would be cool. I mean, imagine having to play in a stadium, and maybe it's like instead of beating all the getting all the gym badges, you have to like beat all your rivals in a certain league or something like that, and then your goal is to win the championship.
I mean, that's really cool.
Yeah, win the championship, and then
hopefully it's like a dynamic.
Yeah, and then there'll probably be some evil person.
I mean, this is
like you have to.
I'm not expecting this, but they could.
Yeah.
But they had like a nemesis system.
No, you could do. You could do is like, okay.
Can you imagine?
No, you can do it. I mean, a nemesis system like they did in Shadow Mordor. I mean, it's
like a rival like that you beat. He might,
but it's a custom.
He lost to you, but then he like pushes up.
Oh, like that. I mean,
me when you beat me with that.
I would like to think that
when you beat me with the Grookey and with Sabo, you remember? And then it's like you gotta. And then he played. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm just saying.
I mean, we could wish it for any type of games and stuff like that, but. I mean, this is a lot harder.
No, but now thinking of it, that whole tournament system for Nintendo, I mean, for Pokemon, that makes a lot of sense.
No, it makes sense in that way. I just don't think they'd go that route. I wish, honestly.
No, yeah, I don't. Like I said, I was throwing things out there. I don't really think.
But
we're seeing anything like that.
But seeing that though would be amazing. Just fighting in the like. That's my thing. That's going to be the plot to me. It's going to be win the championship and save the world from whatever threat's going on simultaneously. That's, to me, is going to be like the thing. And then maybe you go off and try to face off maybe like instead of like the Elite Four, maybe like this game's version of like the Elite Four would be like, Hall of Famers. Hall of Fame.
Try to save the world from the Brexit.
From what?
It takes place in Britain, so.
Oh, I mean, maybe.
It's usually every game. The team or whatever, like they always try to like do something that pertains to that region. So just I don't know anything else about Britain. So it's like,
no, but maybe like what I saw.
Team Rocket wants to cause Brexit or something. I have no.
What idea. I saw on the YouTube theories, they were saying like England has been the origins for a lot of famous sports. I mean, soccer was invented in England. Cricket, which then later on developed into baseball, was developed in England. Rugby, which later on developed into American football. Was was invented in England. Or like these videos that I watch got super in depth in it, and they're saying maybe, and it looks like pre-industrial England. It also doesn't look like modern day England. It looks pre-industrial, or like not pre-industrial, like mid, like while they're going through like the industrial revolution. It looks like from all the pollution and stuff that you see, or not like the factories and stuff like that.
No, I think they're using inspiration from that.
Because they were saying.
But yeah,
they were saying
the guy. He has like technology on him.
No, yeah, I'm not saying it takes place in that time. I'm saying it's going after that like look.
Yeah,
Like it's like the look it's going.
Yeah,
for.
that's the look. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going for that, like maybe.
Yeah, I mean they got bullet trains and stuff.
No, and what I heard was that most Pokemon games always try to be green, try to have like nature infused into everything, but this game goes more into like a city type thing. I mean, I'm waiting for the day that.
Yeah, but it also has its nature. It also has its like nature aspect as well. I mean,
Yeah,
Britain
it does.
has a lot of open.
No,
land.
yeah, it does, and it shows it off here. It's beautiful.
So yeah,
it's
I mean,
beautiful.
here's like I'm looking at a forest.
It looks great.
That they showed off in the trailer, and it looks nice.
The day I am waiting for though is maybe later
It
on.
has a lot of different regions. That's what I think is cool.
The day that like the thing I'm waiting for is when they do like New York though or something like that, and they add the technology to, freaking put a huge
New
city.
York.
And like you could do everywhere in the huge city and get around.
I feel like the only open space they're gonna have is
No, New York has plenty of open space.
What's it called? The park in the middle of New York.
Around.
Well, if it's gonna be New York, it's definitely gonna be New York City.
Well,
It's
you
not
can
gonna
maybe
be, like,
take a train to
state,
New York
yeah.
City, and it only takes you to like the outside areas, where like there's a lot of grassland and yeah, it's a lot of plains.
That's
and stuff
true.
like
They
that.
do that. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, so I mean I don't know, but again I would love to see that. So the names are Sword and Shield. So again, the theory was talking about how.
Yeah, they're running out of names.
Yeah. No,
Just
I
like,
mean,
what should we call
you don't
it?
like them. Here's the thing.
Sword and Shield.
I see a debate.
I mean, it's not that I don't like them.
No, I've been seeing online
I
a debate.
think, they could have done better.
I don't know. I don't like it. I mean, look, no. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. I mean, again.
Yeah, I don't hate it. It just seems like they could have tried a little bit harder.
I mean,
with the name.
maybe in the context of the game itself, it might make a lot more sense. Like you play the game, you're like, oh, okay, this makes sense. You get me? Maybe the Pokemon, maybe they try to emphasize certain different types of strategies. Sword is attack and shield is defense. So maybe they're trying to, with this whole league thing. Especially like in sports, you always worry about your offense and your defense. So maybe this is like their way of, saying like, oh, Pokemon offense, Pokemon defense, like whichever one you prioritize. I don't know. I'm just trying to think since there's going more for like a sport.
They should honestly name their next Pokemon Spoon and Fork.
Are you stealing comments
That'll
again?
be the perfect.
Is that in the comments?
No, this guy said fork and knife, but I thought of the spoon and fork.
Oh, so it's original.
It makes more sense. It's always been the rivalry.
But I'd buy fork for
Spoon
sure.
and
Guaranteed,
fork.
I'll buy fork. Come on. Spoons.
Spoon all the way.
Ah, come on. So you say you'd get shield, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's no like particular reason. I feel like I don't know.
I watch a lot of
don't know
American
what's
football.
the difference.
I'm of the belief that the defense wins championships. But since you called out the shield first, before I had a chance, I'll get the sword. So when we get different ones, we can see how different they. I mean, we get different versions. We can compare them and contrast them. I'll get the sword one. I don't mind it, and it looks. I like the cover for the sword one a little better than the shield one, even though I think they both look nice. Okay, both covers have a wolf. Do you think that's gonna imply anything? You think that might, talk about?
I hope it literally just isn't a blue wolf and a red wolf.
I don't think so.
Because people are just gonna be like, you know what, Game Freak, you just gave up this time.
There's a part.
Like,
there's a part in the trailer where you see that it basically cuts to a hill, and then on the hill you see like an alien, like some sort of, I don't know what the word is, like these crop circle things that aliens would do and stuff like that. But this seems more like it was done on purpose, and when they're showing like the environment and stuff, and people are speculating that might be the legendary Pokemon. Like when you see a hill, I know you're trying to look for it right now, Sentry, the footage of it. So yeah, you're gonna see like a little hill, and a lot of people are speculating that on that hill they have like crop circles or whatever it's called. There, yeah, right there.
yeah, they're definitely.
It's basically like trying to show like maybe that they see this this legendary Pokemon as a god, which I mean they've had Pokemon be gods before, so why not, So that could be.
Now thinking about it a little bit more, maybe it kind of does resemble whatever, like wolf or whatever. Like here,
You know what I also
maybe,
by the
maybe I'm just looking into it.
no, yeah, the video that I saw went very
No,
deep
actually,
into
no.
it.
Looks like a lizard now.
The video that I saw was very deep into it because they think this some of the new Pokemon might be inspired by Nordic and like Nordic and like Viking mythology, because even though it takes place in England, what was England's number one fear back then? It was being taken over by the Vikings. So they're saying that like they might I don't know, they might bring a bunch of like how the Pokemons are always based off something. They always pick some sort of like like they'll try to pick either like a set of animals or like something to a group of something to inspire their Pokemon creations. A lot of people are expecting like stuff from like Nordic mythology and stuff like that. And they're saying the two wolves represent the two, I think there's like the two wolves that are always chasing the sun. And like wherever the sun, I don't know if you're familiar with Nordic mythology, but basically I forgot how it went, but there's these two wolves that would always go after the sun. And what was the game before this game came out? Like on the timeline, it was Pokemon Sun and Moon. So they're like, oh, after the sun comes the two wolves. So it was getting super in depth, the video. I don't know if I buy any of it.
You're over. That guy was overthinking it, honestly.
But it's something to think about. I was happy with it. The names, again, I have to wait to play the game, maybe in the context of the game to make more sense. But I'm excited for it. And I want to play some games. Like now, I'm thinking about buying the Pokemon that came out on the Switch, just to like get warmed up for this one. I mean, I don't know if you feel that same itch. I feel like everybody now is feeling that itch.
For what?
Like right now, everybody wants to play a Pokemon just to like keep them busy now, because like you just saw this, but like you're not gonna have it for a few months. So, and again, it's gonna probably be like at the end of the year, late 2019. So.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like November, December. Anyway,
like this sparked up my interest back into Pokemon again. And again, I've been on and off it since like Generation 3. No, since like Generation 5. After 5, I think.
Honestly, all like the features in the game are gonna be brand new to me because I've played only Emerald and I have Moon, but I haven't played too much, so I don't really know like much.
Well,
about all the different gameplay mechanics.
Hopefully it keeps all the mechanics it's had before. I don't know. They didn't show me character customization. That's gonna be big for me. I love character customization.
Oh, that's big. That's
no, and I saw it. I saw it on the 3DS games, and I was mad. I was like, dang it. I wanted to play
in the faces because obviously they're anime faces, so there's not much you can.
No, I don't care about that.
You can literally put girl hair on the guy. He looks like a girl.
Yeah.
Like I think it's all about the clothing.
Yeah, and I've always had this idea. I always wish we could put clothing on the Pokemons. Even though I think they did it in this last game, right?
Yeah, you could put like hats and
but
stuff. But
like only on Pikachu and Eevee, right?
I don't know. I've never played.
Well, my thing was that I wanted to give, like, I want to be able to, and I know I get it. You'd have to basically, if you create one shirt for you to buy and put on a Pokemon, you have to create basically like 500 models for every Pokemon that there is and every evolution that they have. So I understand why that's not possible. But I don't know. I just, it's just me wishing. I just wish that was a possibility. But, it's whatever. It is still, though. The trailer, to me, it looked exciting. I couldn't wait. I can't wait for it. I hopefully, the number one thing I'm waiting for is that they announce more Pokemon games to the Switch, because I'm seriously thinking about getting a 3DS just to play some of the Pokemon games I've missed, at least up until like late in the year.
You say that? Excuse me. You say that, but there's.
I mean, you did the same.
There's so many.
You did the same thing for Fire Emblem. You just bought a 3DS to play all the Fire Emblem games. Like it's.
Yes, but these games, it's not like you can play them all out. Okay, whatever. Like snap at a finger. No, there are hundreds of hours to complete.
Yeah, Well, Pokemon has never been hundreds of hours, but it's
No, Pokemon
It's not
is
quick.
100 hours minimum.
I don't think there's ever been
If
100
you
hour
want to complete
Pokemon.
the main, yes, I'm not kidding.
No, Pokemon. I mean, well, it depends. You know, I'm saying
I'm
like
telling
like
you,
you're
thinking about the old Pokemon.
no, this new one might be different, but like even the other ones, people were saying that like they're still, you know, like yeah, if you want to complete everything and do everything, yeah. But I'm saying like the campaign, like just a single player campaign. Once you do what you're supposed to do. Not, you know, if you keep playing the end game, try to capture everything you can, of course it's gonna last a lot longer. But they've usually been around 60 hours, right? Like just campaign. I'd say.
I don't know. I haven't played the new one, but I heard it's long.
Well, either way, we're excited for it. I can't wait for it. Sentry can't wait for it either. He'll be getting shield. I'll be getting sword. And yeah. So, and guys, you know, suggest to us any good Pokemon games to get. I've also been looking at ROM hacks as well, because they also look very good. Like, if you guys can put on, like, comment below any of your favorite ROM hacks or new Pokemon games in general that we should try out to get back into the series, let us know.